In this tutorial, we're going to teach you the basics of finding a cache. So let's get started. First things we're going to do is we're going to log on to geocaching.com and then click on the hide and seek a cache. In the left corner, you're going to see many various ways to find a cache. We're going to use the zip code today, and just go over to there, put your zip code in, and hit go. Once that loads, you'll see a list of caches in your area by your zip code. If you look at the left side, far left here, you'll see which direction they're in and how far, 0.1, 0.5. And then we'll see what type of icon it is. It's a traditional, what type of cache it is. And then we'll see the difficulty, terrain, and also what size it is underneath it right here. This is a micro, a large, or regular, and then a small, so on and so forth. Then you'll see under the description the name, who it's by, and then the GC code, and then over to the far right you'll see when it was last found. So we know which one we want to search for today, so we're going to go ahead and navigate to that one real quick. And this one is called Going Postal. And once you've picked the cache that you want to find, you're going to want to search all around the page and look for all the details, such as what size is it, the difficulty, the terrain, and then the description, and if there's any hints, so on and so forth. So the size is a micro, it's a difficulty 1, terrain 1, so it is pretty easy, and there's really no terrain. So we could walk right up to this one, no problem. You know, the description basically says a quick park and grab for the numbers. We're going to just scroll down to see if it's still there. Yes, you know, we have a bunch of smileys, so people have been finding it. It's still there. You can also go over to the right to see if there's any inventory of any geo coins or travel bugs, and then you have your attributes, which basically tell you a little bit more about the cache. Is there parking available? Yes, there is. Wheelchair accessible, 24/7, kid friendly, so on and so forth. So now that we've got a good gist of the cache page, there's a few ways you can download the coordinates into your GPS so that you can navigate to the cache. One way is this button right here, Send to GPS, and that is for Garmin GPSs. If you have the Garmin communicator, it'll zip it right on to your GPS, no problem. The second way is to get it in a pocket query and then use a program such as GSAC and download it from there. And another way is to literally just punch in the numbers right into your GPS. Yes, it is quite harmful, but it'll still get you there just as all the other ones will get you there. So now that we've got all the information, it's time to go into the field.
Okay, now that we've driven to our cache location, we parked as close as we could. We have about 40 feet in this general direction. We've already looked at our cache description. It's a difficulty 1, terrain 1, and it's a micro. Okay. So right now, at 30 feet, and it's pointing me in this direction. Okay. And I'm about 10 feet, and we're at ground zero. So now we're going to start a search. This is the only object at ground zero. We've already checked our cache description. There's no hint. So we're going to start checking the sign for possible cache locations. Okay, not in there. Don't see it anywhere over there. Okay, so we found the cache. Get it out. And we're going to sign the log.
Okay, so once we've found the cache out in the field and signed the logbook, we are halfway done. We're going to come back to our computer and get the cache page back up, and then we're going to go over to log your visit. Click on that, and then you're going to have a little text box open up, and here we go. Type a log, we're going to put found it, and then here's the date of when you found it, and then in the little text box here you can write a little description of how you found it, what happened. Just basically you're just putting in here what went on at this cache site and any field notes that you had. After you get finished with all that, all you have to do is come over here to submit log entry, and you have done it. You have successfully found your first cache.